Three golfers from Ontario recently found themselves in the spotlight after their road trip to the Players' Championship went viral. CTV's Colton Waynes explains how the so-called Ontario boys became PGA VIPs.
No, but it's glory.
Caleb Patry's SUV, now a home away from home for these Guelph University golfers, after Patry received free tickets to the final day of the Players' Championship in Florida just the day before in a social media giveaway.
Texted the team group chat and asked if anyone was interested in going, and then right away Beck and Liam were in, so 2 hours later we hit the road and off to Florida.
The Griffins left Guelph around 2 in the afternoon on Saturday, March 15th, and planned to head straight south. But
I realized I don't have my passport.
Actually, none of them did. So Patry's girlfriend drove from Kingston to deliver his, while the group made stops in Thornhill and Burlington to get the other passports before finally heading for the border.
So it tagged on a little bit of extra time onto the already very long trip. But I think now we know it was worth it.
Here I go, here I go, here I go.
And worth it was. News of their 21-hour spur-of-the-moment road trip quickly spread online, even catching the attention of professional Joel Damon.
He referred to us as the Ontario boys, so he felt like from that point on we kind of had to represent for Ontario.
When the group arrived in Florida, they customized golf shirts by writing Ontario boys in Sharpie and ran about 3 miles in the rain to the first tee.
As soon as we walked in the Players' Championship, literally as we were scanning our tickets through the gate, someone was like, "Oh my God, you guys made the trip."
The Ontario boys took photos with anyone who recognized them, including Damon, who saw them from the field of play.
He turns around, he comes up to us and was like, "Hey guys, like how was the drive? Like anything I can do for you?" And then he reaches to his back pocket, pulls out his wallet, hands us a $100 bill and says, "Go get some beers."
But it gets better. As more golf groups kept reaching out, the group was invited to play 2 rounds at Hammock Beach the next day, then to the TGL event at the SoFi Center, where they received VIP treatment. Oh, and they met Rory McIlroy.
Him knowing who we were, it was just unreal. I had a smile on my face the whole time.
While they are back here in Canada practicing in Guelph, the Ontario boys say even if they don't turn pro, they already have a piece of the pros' hearts. Colton Waynes, CTV News, Guelph.
Keeping with chance situations for our final story tonight, drivers are used to dealing with all kinds of hazards during rush hour, but this really takes things to a new level. As ABC's Laura Spencer reports, police had to be called in to help contain a wild escape.
I-45, chasing cattle, baby.
An utterly chaotic scene in Texas.
What do you mean cows are running around on the highway?
A herd of cattle running loose on a major highway in Houston Monday, eluding capture for hours. The freeway temporarily closing in both directions as officials and bystanders tried to wrangle the animals to safety.
They're running southbound on the northbound lanes.
We've got cows on the main lanes.
Some drivers attempting to trap the livestock with their vehicles as the animals hop the median into oncoming traffic.
Well, this big bull running down the highway and several officers chasing after it, and they can't catch it. I think it just crossed to the other side, so hopefully they can get their hands on it, man.
The cattle being transported from a rodeo when the latch to their vehicle opened. They're trained to avoid being caught, at least one, though, getting hit by a car.
They're doing good. They're doing good. A few scars and bruises, but, I mean, none of the medicine won't fix.
Eventually, though, all 6 of them were recovered safely.
Only in Houston. That's a Texas thing.
Well, it could also be a Peace Region thing. That's our newscast for this evening. For all the latest local news, be sure to check out our website, CJDC-TV.com, and join us again tomorrow night at 6. Have a good night.